Statistically, men are less likely to seek support with a mental health issue. What do you think of that?
Men don't usually talk about like their feelings and stuff.
It's easier now than before, because before you'd suffer in silence and you wouldn't be able to get help.
I think it's less of a men seeking help with it. I think it's everyone that has trouble talking to someone.
How would you personally seek support if you were struggling?
I think you want to start with someone you trust, like a sibling or a friend, then go on to your parents, and then from there you go on to whoever, like therapy or something.
Online for any numbers, any advice where we could just ring and find out any support.
Via online, I'll check online to find sources where I can actually help, which type of help I can get for the help that I have.
Online? Yeah, online.
My mental health problems occurred when I was a kid. When I was young, things from my childhood started to resurface. So I was having anxiety attacks and panic attacks and stuff. So that's when I realised they were coming back. Before I was more talkative, I was telling more jokes, I was more of a happy person, but when it actually happened, I was quiet, I separated myself from people. I was living with my mum, and my mum she wasn't the best mum ever. She was an alcoholic, she did drugs, and she didn't really care about her kids much. She cared more about herself than her kids, which is where it all started. And me and my sisters, we were eventually taken off her and taken to my nan, but because of what happened with my mum, all the different things that occurred, I had to go to counselling sessions, I had to have therapy, I had to speak to people about it. When I had my episodes last year, I told my nan, I told my dad, and they weren't as understanding as my sisters were, because me and my sisters, we went through it. Everything that happened, we were there, because it happened to us. My nan and my dad, they just said, forget about it and stop thinking about it and move on. The things I do today and don't do today are because of my mum.
If someone was usually quite talkative and then become very recluse, very quiet, changing sleep patterns, changing eating patterns, changing ability to cope. If we look at men and mental health, I think a lot of the stigma that comes with mental health for everyone in some ways impacts on men more. Younger men have a different idea around gender roles and ability to talk. So younger men are more likely to access counselling and seek out help and be more willing to talk. If someone's struggling, my advice would be seek out support, seek out resources, seek out friends, seek out family. People think they're saying the right thing when they say, oh, you'll be all right, or snap out of it, or tomorrow's a new day, but it kind of closes down communication. You're being told to pull it together, basically, and people can't. So much better to ask an open question. Okay, I see you like this. What's going on for you? How can I help? What do you need? Then that person genuinely feels heard, and it's opening something up rather than closing it down.
I didn't want to, because I was quite depressed, I was quiet, I was avoiding people, and I was sad of doing that, so I wanted to change and get better. I received counselling, so we spoke about what had happened, what its effect on me is, what it's doing, and what kind of things I can do in order to slowly get better. Yeah, if you're going through a difficult time, sad time, it doesn't matter if you're feeling unwell, down, depressed, get help, find someone, speak to a family member or a sibling, and just try and get rid of it.